no lo hice.
I don't understand. I don't,
Esto
look,
es
you don't understand. You don't speak
illegal.
English. You don't
No.
speak English. I don't speak Spanish. So
Okay.
if you talk to her, she can tell me.
Yo no lo hice. Me están haciendo esto una cosa que yo no hice.
But she did. Just a minute.
She didn't do it.
Okay. Well, she
no lo
should
hice.
let her know. I've got 3 people that said she did. 3
No.
witnesses that said she did.
No.
She'll get her day in court, and she can plead her case to the judge.
Okay.
End of it. She's
Yo no
going to
lo
jail.
hice.
On the 4th of October 2024, Key West police boarded the Virgin Voyages vessel Valiant Lady to investigate a chemical assault from the prior night. A passenger was accused of spraying a crew member in the face with a cleaning chemical, sending the victim to the hospital with potential eye injuries. The suspect was arrested on a felony aggravated battery charge. Court disposition unknown at time of analysis. The first issue is Miranda timing. The officer Mirandized the witness before questioning despite not placing her under arrest. In Berkemer versus McCarty, 1984, the Supreme Court defined custody as any restraint on freedom of movement equivalent to a formal arrest. A vessel at port, from which no passenger can freely depart, meets that threshold. Reading Miranda preemptively removes the ambiguity entirely and insulates every subsequent statement from suppression.
Upon arriving at the scene, police begin by interviewing a member of the suspect's party who witnessed the incident.
Yeah, just her, please. Take a seat.
I'm her husband.
We'll be with you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be with you in a few minutes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Devin, Civil Services Director on board. This is Eliseo.
Okay.
So I'm Officer Roscoe of the QS Police Department. This is Officer Betts.
Okay.
So, pretty sure you know why we're here.
I'm only assuming that it's because somebody I was with sprayed an employee.
Okay.
That's all I can
So, right now you're not under arrest, but obviously you're not free to leave. So before we go any further, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
Oh my God.
You're not under arrest, like I said. It's just...
Because you understand we're on a ship,
Yep.
that
Okay.
you can't leave freely anyhow. So in order to interview you, we just have to do it.
Yep. It's
We're
it's the law.
investigating. Is all we're doing.
You said that somebody that was with you
Yeah, it was
sprayed?
not. It was not me.
Sprayed? Who is that someone?
Go ahead. You can.
I only know her first name. Her name is Anita or Anna. I know her by Anita.
Is she staying with you?
She's in the same group that we're with.
Okay.
I don't know her last name. Like I said, I just met her. This is the second time I meet her.
So, like I said, not under arrest. Just right now you're not free to leave. So before I can ask you anything, I have to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay.
So, walk me through what happened.
We went to the restroom. Her and I went together with another group of
No, this is
yesterday
Anita?
night. Anita.
Okay.
So we walked to the restroom together. I go into the restroom. I use the restroom. I come out. Anita starts talking to me. Next thing I know, she sees somebody who works there. I don't know if it was a server or somebody else, but it was an employee. She gets down. There's a janitorial kit on the floor. She gets down. She picks up the bottle, and she sprays her in the face.
Anita.
Yes. All I know is that I told her, we're going to get in trouble. Like, I apologized to the employee. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, we're going to get in trouble. Let's just go. And then we walked to where the rest of the party was at.
Okay. So you didn't see anything prior to Anita spraying the crew member in the face with the chemical?
I was in the bathroom. I came out. I don't remember seeing anything. I mean,
Did
drinking,
you see
so
her spray her?
I did.
You did?
The second issue is interpreter conflict of interest. The suspect requested a Spanish interpreter. The officer arranged for a cruise line employee. That interpreter is employed by the same company as the victim, an institutionally adverse party. The Sixth Amendment requires a neutral interpreter. Any statement obtained through a conflicted interpreter is vulnerable to a due process challenge. And in a felony prosecution, that vulnerability is material. Federal courts address interpreter standards under 28 U.S.C. Section 1827. Its neutrality and competence requirements inform constitutional adequacy in any criminal matter where comprehension is at issue. Best practice requires a certified, neutral interpreter, not the most available employee on scene. The prosecution, not the defense, bears the cost of this shortcut at trial. The third issue is photo lineup construction. The victim identified the suspect from a 3-photo set. The officer described the probability as 100% versus 0 for the other two, signaling a suggestive procedure. Under Manson versus Brathwaite, 1977, identification is admissible only if reliable under the totality of circumstances. A lineup where only one photo is a realistic option is not neutral. Under Neal versus Biggers, 1972, courts weigh 5 reliability factors and lineup fairness is foundational to all of them. The fourth issue is voluntary intoxication. Florida does not recognize it as a defense to battery. Aggravated battery is a general intent offense. The prosecution proves the defendant intentionally committed the act, not that she intended the specific harm. The suspect's simultaneous denial and blackout claim are legally inconsistent. If she was too drunk to remember, she cannot simultaneously assert she did not do it. The officer identified that contradiction correctly on camera. The fifth issue is the post-arrest conversation. After handcuffing, the officer informed the suspect of the victim's hospitalization, the ship's camera system, and the court process ahead. Under Rhode Island versus Innis, 1980, Miranda applies to express questioning and its functional equivalent, not to an officer providing factual context. The officer was not seeking incriminating responses. That conversation was legally permissible. The charge aggravated battery under Florida Statutes section 784.045 is a second-degree felony carrying up to 15 years. A chemical sprayed into a person's face without provocation, causing potential permanent eye damage, satisfies the statute under both the dangerous weapon and great bodily harm prongs. Additionally, under 18 U.S.C. Section 7, the vessel's location at a U.S. port establishes concurrent federal maritime jurisdiction, meaning federal prosecution under 18 U.S.C. Section 113 runs alongside the state charge.
So, do you know why we're here?
No.
No clue, like whatsoever?
My friend now told me, I don't know what's happening.
Okay. So, right now you're not under arrest or anything like that, but you're not free to leave. So before we go any further, like I said, you're not under arrest right now, okay? I have to read you your Miranda rights before I can ask you any questions or talk to you any further, okay?
I need Spanish.
You see somebody speak Spanish?
Yeah, Spanish, yes.
Please, no.
You're not
What's
under...
happened? No.
I'll explain everything to you, but I have to read you this first, okay?
But what's happened with the police? I don't know.
I'll explain everything in just a couple of minutes, okay? You said you wanted someone that speaks Spanish, so they're going to get someone that speaks Spanish to translate. Okay?
Okay. No.
Okay. Was she out on the ship last night on the second deck, right? Was where it happened? Deck 2?
Yeah, no, deck 6.
Deck 6? About midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning?
¿Qué estaba haciendo ayer? Usted estaba afuera en el piso 6, ayer como a la 1 de la mañana. ¿Qué fue lo que usted estaba haciendo alrededor de esa hora?
Estábamos en la discoteca.
En la discoteca, en el piso 6, la que tiene muchas luces. She said like she doesn't remember very well, but they went to the manor on deck 6, like on the discotheque.
Did anything happen while she was there?
¿Pasó algo cuando usted estaba ahí? ¿No? She said no, nothing. They were dancing only.
Dancing, who's she with?
Ana? Su nombre completo, Ana.
During questioning, another officer presented the victim with a photo lineup who then positively identified the suspect as the person who sprayed her.
No, es su número de cumpleaños, no se preocupe. No.
Who is that? Ask her who that is.
¿Quién es ella? That's her. She said that's me.
Okay.
That's the probability.
Compared to the other two, which were 0.
Okay. And then
the other stuff.
And then the
Gabriella, explain to her the seriousness of the issue, and honesty is her best choice here, because everything's on video, and it only makes it worse if she tries to cover up a mistake.
Okay.
Okay?
Me comenta que el compañero que lo que pasó fue algo muy serio, que dice que si, de acuerdo a las cámaras que muestran, que usted vio lo que pasó, lo que sucedió, que si usted sabe algo, si...
Yeah, but I want to ask her a couple more questions before.
Okay. She said
So nothing happened.
She said she doesn't know anything. That she
So
doesn't remember
there wasn't.
anything.
She didn't pick up a bottle and spray it, like a spray bottle, a chemical bottle. Because I have witnesses. I have witnesses that said she did.
Okay. Le preguntan si no se acuerda que usted había una botella de químicos y que usted
Honesty goes a long way.
No, y se la roció a las otras a una persona en particular, que hay testigos que dicen que usted hizo eso. ¿Es cierto?
No, yo no me acuerdo. Lo juro por mis dos bebés. Yo no me acuerdo. ¿Una botella de qué? ¿De alcohol?
De químicos. Químicos que pueden ser peligrosos para cualquier persona y se la roció a alguien más. No se acuerda.
No.
Lo que pasa es que hay testigos que dicen que la vieron haciendo eso, que señalaron que usted.
So why would we have people telling us that she did it and identify her as the person that picked up the bottle and sprayed the crew member in the face? Why? We'll give her a chance.
Para mí no pasó. I don't remember. You can put anything.
So she doesn't remember.
She doesn't remember anything.
Was she that intoxicated that she blacked out and doesn't remember?
¿Estaba tomada?
Yo estaba tomada.
Muy
It's not
tomada.
an excuse, but I'm just for curiosity.
She said she was drunk. That
Okay,
she
stand up.
doesn't remember.
I'm done. Come on, stand up.
Let her know she's being arrested for aggravated.
No, put your hand.
Don't make
Tell
it
her to
worse.
put her hands behind her back. Don't resist us.
No, por favor. No, por favor.
Don't.
Let
Tell
me-
her because she's gonna wind up.
Okay.
She's getting up on the ground and
And-
hurting. Put your hands behind her back.
No.
Okay.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué hice?
No mueve.
No, okay.
No mueve.
Okay, pero what I do? What I do?
Tell her she sprayed one of the crew members
In the
with
face.
chemical that the crew member is now going to the
And I have
hospital.
two witnesses.
I don't do that, nothing.
en un tripulante en los ojos
No.
cuando estaba en el baño del...
No, I don't do that.
Two
I
people,
don't do that.
two people said you did it,
No,
and the crew member picked you out
no, I don't do that.
from the photo.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Well,
Sir, I don't do
I've
that.
got 3 people that said you did.
Can
And
I
you,
see-
look, stop. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so you do speak English.
No, I speak English.
You understand it,
not
right?
to- no, I
So
don't.
here's what happened. Your day in court will happen, and if you didn't do it, fight in court, but you go to jail.
What happened? What happened?
Van a ir a corte para porque hubo gente que dijo que usted le roció.
Yo no hice nada. I don't do that.
Call 172 110
I have to keep.
Pen.
I don't do that.
Well, maybe the alcohol did, but that was from your body.
I don't do that. I don't do that, sir.
Two people who were there.
Can
Well, how
I
do-
see the people? I don't do that.
You want to see the people?
¿Cuál es la
She said you did it,
No,
and she said you did it.
no, I
Your
don't
friends.
do that. No, I don't do that.
Your friends.
I don't do that.
Your friend said you're the one that did it.
Yo no lo
The
hice.
girl that got sprayed, you're the one that did it.
No,
Yeah.
yo no lo hice.
You just said that you were so drunk you don't know.
No,
So how can you tell me?
I
Let's
don't.
go.
I
I'm done.
don't.
Does she?
Yo
Does
no
she
lo
have
hice.
her? Ask her like
Is she
driver's
here?
license.
Is she here with somebody?
Tiene su teléfono y su documento.
Okay, so they can
My
take care of her
husband,
property.
mi esposo está aquí, pueden
We'll
decirle
talk
lo
to
que
you. We'll
pasó.
tell her we'll let her husband know she's
Ay,
going to jail.
decirle lo que pasó.
Le vamos a informar a su marido. No se
Yo no lo
preocupe.
hice.
I don't understand. I
Esto
don't
es
look. You don't understand. You don't speak
illegal.
English. You don't
No.
speak English. I don't speak Spanish. So
Okay.
if you talk to her, she can tell me.
Yo no lo hice. Me están haciendo esto una cosa que yo no hice.
But she did just a
She
minute.
said she didn't do it. That
Okay. Well, she
no lo
should
hice.
let her know. I've got 3 people that said she did. 3
No.
witnesses that said she did.
No.
She'll get her day in court, and she can plead her case to the judge.
Okay.
End of it.
Yo
She's
no
going to
lo
jail.
hice.
Las 3 personas, ella te está diciendo, tenemos 3 personas que vieron lo que pasó. ¿vale? Y eso, entonces usted lo puede explicar en la corte.
Yo no lo hice. Hice.
We need to get in touch with her husband. Does she have? I need her driver's license, and if she
Mi
wants to take her,
esposo. Yo no lo hice. My husband.
we're gonna talk to.
¿Conducir o pasaporte? ¿Con usted?
Aquí no.
En la cabina.
Sí.
¿Tiene
Yo
pasaporte?
no lo hice. No, no tengo
Okay,
pasaporte.
so let's do.
Does she have her ID and all?
No, nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
So
Yo no
We'll
lo
get out of the
hice.
car, we'll get
Yo
the
no lo
ID,
hice.
and we'll get out of here.
this one.
Yo no lo hice. Yo no lo hice. I don't do that anything.
No, someone else is there, so they're gonna go up and get it.
I don't do that.
Well, you're saying you didn't do it, but then you say you're so drunk. You were so drunk that you don't remember.
No,
So
I don't do that. I don't do that.
You still smell it.
yeah, I can literally smell the alcohol.
Too much to drink.
No. I don't do that. I don't do that.
It's fine? It's fine, okay.
They know.
Okay, copy.
Enjoy the cruise, folks.
Say nothing. Why you do that for me, sir? Why? I don't do that, sir.
I've already explained it. I have 3 people that saw you do it,
No, who?
and the person that you sprayed is in the hospital.
Who?
Doesn't matter who. They were able to
But
identify you.
it's not true.
Well-
It's not. Sir, I don't do that. Who is the person to say this?
That'll all be in. That'll all be
No.
in the police report.
No. I need to see my husband.
No. Do you have
Nothing.
no underwear?
Yes,
Okay.
underwear.
Do you have anything on you? Any drugs, weapons?
No.
Okay. All right. Step in.
Her ID. I got her phone.
Lean back. Lean back.
And
Okay.
I don't do that, sir. I'm a good person. I have to.
Scoot that way. Scoot. There you
Phone
go.
and the photos are there.
I'm a good person. I'm a good man.
I'm sorry?
Well, good people. Good people
Listen,
make bad mistakes.
Anna, here's the reality. Okay?
I don't do
Last
Turn.
night you had something to drink. You sprayed a young lady with chemicals. Okay, it's not whether you did or didn't. Unprovoked, no less. And for no reason, you sprayed her. And she's going to the hospital, and hopefully she'll have eyesight. This is very serious. For whatever reason, the alcohol made you do something bad. Since you don't remember, it must be that. But alcohol, being drunk is not an excuse for doing what you did to that young lady. Because she's messed up over this. And hopefully her eyesight's good. Okay? Yes. Both the girls you're with finally told us the truth, and she picked you out of those photos from the camera, wearing the same dress, the same hair, everything. And she's like, I don't know why. About 1 o'clock in the morning, before you went back. Yes. And remember, listen, Anna, listen. When you do something, they trace you over the ship via the camera system the whole way around, and they can tell you where and where they went. And the woman that looks identically like you went to your cabin and came out as you this morning. It's 100%.
Well, and she even identified herself in the photo.
Right.
But I don't spray any. So
what you did. Okay? It's possible. Maybe you don't remember because you're blackout drunk. Okay? So you'll have your day in court and your chance to tell the judge what happened. And if you didn't remember what happened, that's fine. And you let him know. Not today. You see the judge in the morning, tomorrow. You're not going back on the ship, you're spending the night in jail here. It's a felony. And the judge will set a bond, and then you'll have to bond out. Okay? It's a very serious crime.
Officer Roscoe receives an A-. Correct investigative sequencing, preemptive Miranda in an ambiguous custodial environment, and post-arrest communication within the Innis framework. Deduction for using a cruise line employee as interpreter, a conflict of interest that will be exploited by defense counsel. Officer Betts receives a B+. Locking in the photo identification during the suspect interview was tactically effective. Deduction for lineup construction that falls short of the Manson versus Brathwaite reliability standard. The witness receives a B+. Her first-person account, delivered voluntarily after Miranda advisement, is the most probative statement in the footage. Testimony from within the suspect's own travel party carries significant credibility weight. Deduction for leaving the scene with the suspect rather than reporting immediately. The suspect receives a C. No physical resistance, which reflects in her favor. However, two legally inconsistent defenses offered simultaneously. No viable intoxication defense under Florida law, and a substantial evidentiary record 3 witnesses, photo identification, and ship camera corroboration weigh heavily against her. The victim receives an A. Full cooperation with law enforcement, photo lineup participation while hospitalized, and a foundational victim account that anchors the prosecution. No deductions applicable. 3 takeaways. First, in any physically confined environment, custodial ambiguity is the default assumption. Read Miranda before questioning. The cost is 0. The cost of not reading its suppressed statements in a felony case is severe. Second, interpreter selection is a constitutional requirement, not a logistical one. In a felony prosecution, a conflicted interpreter is not a minor oversight. It is a structural due process defect. A certified, neutral interpreter must be sourced regardless of the inconvenience. Third, voluntary intoxication and criminal liability are separate legal questions. Not remembering does not mean not doing. Florida's general intent framework makes that distinction explicit. And any defense strategy built on a blackout claim faces an uphill, evidentiary battle against 3 witnesses and camera footage. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.